Hello and welcome to another video on the H2B visa. Today I'm feeling so chill, I'm feeling zen 10, sitting here on the grass just looking around at all of these pretty trees. I'm in such a chill mode. This is my couple of hours that I have before I start my work shift today. So I have been getting many questions on the H2B visa through my Instagram and my YouTube, and the easiest way for me to answer it is of course putting them together in a video so you can all see them. So let's jump into it and I'm going to answer some of the most asked questions. Okay, so the first question I got asked by Eve on Instagram was, "Hi Sarah, I came across your page while searching H2B visa. I'm looking to work in the US for 6 to 8 weeks next summer, and the only visa I seem to be eligible for is the H2B visa. Do you know how I should start the process? Do I need to find an employer first?" Okay, Eva, so for this one, I know a lot of people have similar questions with this. They do want to come to the US for a couple of weeks. However, with this H2B visa, it is for roughly about 8 months in the winter time. So it's not really going to work out where you come for 6 to 8 weeks. And what I would recommend is searching if you are eligible for a J1 visa. A J1 visa will be if you are studying and you can come over here on like an intern trainee program. Alternative to that, I would recommend just coming over on a tourist travel visa if you do have the funds for that. That way you can come here for up to 90 days. But you can leave shorter. However, I do not think the H2B visa will be a great fit for you on this one, as the job will have to process all of your paperwork. You will have to come here, they will train you, and then you will be leaving within only a month or two of working for them. So it won't really work out too well to come on the H2B visa for only 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so the next question was by 3D Lowkey on Instagram. "Hello, I've watched your YouTube videos and I have a quick question. While on the program, can we get a second job, for example at Walmart or other places?" Okay, for this question, I wish that would be great, because Walmart are currently offering $16 an hour, which is more than you get in most places on the H2B visa. And some jobs you may have a lot of time off that you would have more time for a second job. But on this visa, you cannot get a second job. Your employer that has hired you is sponsoring you to be here and work for them on your visa. Therefore, you cannot hold two separate jobs. You are committed to the one job that you signed up and came over here with. And at any time, if you do decide to leave the job, you do actually have to leave the country within 10 days. Therefore, if you end up not liking your job, it does kind of suck, because your choice is either to stay in the job and stay here in America, or your choice is to go home and maybe try again next season in another place. Okay, my next question is from Juan. "Hi miss, my name is Juan. I was born in Colombia. I wonder if you know how long the process takes on the H2B visa from the time that you send the documents necessary for the interview to the embassy." So what actually happens with this visa is you interview with a job. If the job hires you, then they will send you the required documents to prove that you have a job here in the US. Your employer will, with the help of a lawyer, file all of your needed documents and basically give you a form. You will then take this form and bring it to the embassy, and then the embassy will approve you or deny you, and usually you will know this immediately or very shortly after, within a couple of days. Very soon after your embassy appointment, usually your flight is then booked here to America. So all within a couple of days to a couple of weeks. Okay, next question is from Gaston. "Hi there, sorry to bother you. I'm really keen on the H2B program. However, I have a few questions. The first one is, how long can I stay in one job? Is it mandatory to change jobs? Thank you." So most jobs you can stay in is for a full winter season. The H2B visa jobs mostly start in October and will end in May. So usually 7 to 8 months. I know in some cases you can stay on the H2B visa for almost a year. But after this, it is mandatory to change your jobs, as this visa is a seasonal job visa. So If you come to Florida in the winter season, that's high season. That means that if you want to stay in America, you must change your job to another high season, which would then be up north, would be the high season for the summer. So your option is to either extend your visa and go up north, or another option would be just to go home in May, and then you can reapply for another visa in October and come back to Florida. So you have a couple of options. Okay, the next question. Hi Sarah, how are you doing? I saw your videos on YouTube about the H2B in process. I have a question. Did you need a lawyer to do your visa process? No, I did not need a lawyer to do my visa process, because the employer will have a lawyer and will sort out all of the required documents, and they will send you the paperwork, and you just take the paperwork to the embassy. On your behalf, all you will need to do is fill out your visa, go to your embassy appointments, make sure that you have your job and all of your required documents to bring with you to the embassy, and everything should be fine on your behalf. My last question for this video is, hey Sarah, what can you tell me about the H2B visa in New York City? A little bit about the living conditions, apartments, etc. So in New York City, it will be an up north season. Usually in Florida, in my experience and in my friends' experiences here on this program for 3 years, is Florida usually have quite nice apartments for us. We're usually placed in a modern apartment with a pool, with some facilities that we can use. However, when we go up north, usually the accommodation is not as good. It's usually in dorm rooms, more people in a room, or in a smaller crowded area, but you will still have your basic necessities, but do expect to share a room in most cases. In all of my seasons except for 2, I've had to share a room, so it is something to take into consideration if you are come here on this program. Think about it as you're moving into college, or you're moving into a college dorm. That's pretty much what it feels like. It's like the college experience. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here on this note, just with a couple of questions. I hope that your question was answered. If not, feel free to write it here in the comment section below, and I will check it out and consider it for my next video. Or you can write to me on Instagram. All of my links will be down in the description box below at Sarah Crotts. Thank you all. Best of luck with your process. Adiosa. Ciao for now.